Biden's a pedophile! Pedophile Biden! I'm getting fired up. Biden's a pedophile! Biden's a pedophile!
And y'all support this shit?
They trying to keep us secret, I think.
Oh! Hey!
You stay away from him! I will fucking hurt you!
Better watch out!
Back up, Alpha! Fuck you right, you want to get
Back up, Alpha! So am I, gentlemen. So am I. This is peaceful protest. This is peaceful. Peaceful protest. Everybody. You got enough violence. Peaceful. Better control that. What you got? Hey, just calm down. Peaceful. All right, now look that way. We got
Get rid of that 16-year-old autistic boy! Way to go, punks!
He asked for it.
Way to go! You retard! Stop saying to my face, you redneck bastard! You want to talk about my boy? You want to call my boy a retard? I will slap the goddamn taste out of you!
no violence.
Joe Biden's your president.
No violence. No violence. No violence. No
I
violence.
feel that way!
No violence.
Let me tell you something, you aborted bastard! You're a retroactive one!
Mountain top end, a mile up that way. We'll get away from all these people. It'll be a lot more fun for everybody. Mountain top end, mile that way. I'm getting in my car right now. We're on a mountain top end, mile that way. Thank you, everybody.
No violence. No violence.
Where's my flag?
HALAL, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles of J. Master Teacher and well, peace and salutations, speed to the hopeful elect. I'm Brother Itazawam, Gabar. I'm going to be doing a lesson titled Divided They Fall. Because America's favorite slogan is United we stand, divided we fall. Okay, but every time election year comes around, they're divided. And in this particular year, 2020, which is the year of prophecy, they're especially divided, man. And you can see, so I'll put it in the intro video, but you'll see it in the video how divided they are, man. And that's just, one spot, one little part. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 12, verse 25. Because, hey, they're divided. In this video, they're divided in one part of America, man. How much more all around? Okay? This is just one election rally. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 12, verse 25. And Yahawashi knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, which is nothing. Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to nothing, man. And every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. All right. Now, think about it. If you have a house and you have a bunch of roommates in your house, you don't get along with any of your roommates. Okay, that house is not going to stand. Okay, somebody's going to fall back on paying bills. Somebody's going to move out. Somebody's going to get into a fight. Okay, it's going to be hella tension in the room. It's always going to be tension there until they end up destroying themselves, destroying each other. Okay, it's likewise with this kingdom, the Esau's kingdom, man. It says, in every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. It's not going to stand, man. It says, and if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? How is Babylon going to stand if he got... if Satan's divided against Satan, man? Satan's going against Satan. Okay? Satan doesn't agree with himself right now. He's confused. This whole country is in a state of confusion. All right? That's why you got, the devil going up against the devil. You got Edomites going up against Edomites, man. One Edomites on Joe's side, one Edomites on Trump's side, man. And these things don't just, calm down or ease down. These Edomites are talking about having war with each other, man, around election day. They're talking about having war with each other. And I've seen videos where there's going to be National Guard forced into the cities because of civil unrest and the riots, man, after the election day. There's going to be, they're saying there's going to be a war no matter who wins, okay? I don't know that for sure, but these are the words of the Edomites. These are thoughts of the devil, man. You see in the video, these devils got their damn swords in their hips. Like, they're ready to pop off if anything goes down. Okay? These devils are ready, to cut each other's throats. Because of how divided they are. Okay? But they're all in one accord. They were all in one accord whenever they're coming up against the Israelites, man. Whenever they're coming against the Israelites, they're all in one accord. And you got Jake out there stomping and shouting, all confused as all hell. Okay? Don't know what the fuck she doing out there. You know she confused when she got dressed in there, man. Alright? But she don't know what the hell she doing out there. She out there, she has no business out there. She has no business out there. The enemy's trying to decide who's going to be the new ruler over the Israelites. And she's out there trying to decide with them. You have no say, first of all. Second of all, you're only choosing somebody to continue oppressing you, man. We should be trying to get out of this place. She out there stomping her feet for Joe Biden, man. Okay, Joe Biden might kill her ass in those days to come. And if he could, he would. This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4 and verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. That's why she out there, because the Lord rejected her, man. She was rejected of the Lord because she rejected knowledge of the Lord, man. If you reject the Lord will reject you, okay? It's not one-sided. But ultimately, she was rejected already. She was already rejected, determined from the beginning, man. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. Okay, the Lord said He will forget you. Now you think you got to say over here in Babylon, and who's going to be the next ruler over Babylon, over the Edomites, of which devil is going to be the next ruler. All right, that's how confused and destroyed that people is, man. Destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man. She out there dancing, jumping, and shouting like a damn monkey, like a hyena. She doesn't realize how stupid she makes herself look, okay? She's like the only few Israelites out there. Even 2/3 know that shit's not where it's at, man. And you got some 2/3 that's just too far gone. Let me get the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 5. For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest. All right, it's for like all is made in the world has a beginning and an end. And how you know something's about to meet their end? It starts showing you signs. It starts giving off signs that it's about to meet an end. Okay. For example, you take bread. How do you know your bread's about to expire? It starts to get harder, and then when it expires, it molds. And it meets its end. Okay. How do you know a fruit's about to meet its end? It starts to change its color. Okay, how do you know a person is about to meet their end? They start to become wrinkly and old. They can't do everything they used to be able to do. They become weak and feeble. And it's likewise with this nation, man. It's becoming weak and feeble. Those are the signs that this nation's giving off that it's about to meet its end. Even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings, and wonder and powerful works, and endings and effects and signs. Esau's beginning was in a powerful work, man. Esau's rulership, his rulership's beginning was in a powerful work. What did he do? He went and gathered up all the Israelites and brought them over here, okay? And then he slayed the Israelites that were already over here and sold their daughters, okay, and their children into pedophilia. Okay, at ages 9 and 10, they most desired the ages at 9 and 10 of the Gadites, Reubenites, and Manassehs. Okay, they were selling their children into pedophilia, man. Okay, child trafficking was way back then. Okay, they were giving diseases to our people. They were breaking treaties, or treaty breakers, peace breakers. They would make a treaty with Northern Kingdom and always break it. But they had a powerful, a plain beginning, with powerful works, man. But now the end is being made manifest in signs. Why? Because this nation is crumbling. Look at it. If you just sit and look, turn on the TV, which they put in front of you, and look at it, you're going to see this entire nation is divided against itself. And what does the scripture just say? If a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom shall not stand. All right? It can't stand. It has an end. And that end is near, man. Very near. Okay? Out of all the things that happened this year, and then you got the division of the nation on another level. These devils are about to start taking each other out, man. And why you think this is happening now? Why do you think this is going down now? It's the book of Baruch, chapter 2 and verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. In the land where we are captives, we will remember ourselves. Because Israel's starting to remember himself, man. Israel's starting to wake up. Israel's starting to catch on. Now you got all these people. Now you got this kingdom, this nation, that we are captive in, starting to fall apart. Why? Because Israel's rising up. Okay? Don't be blinded by all the drama and the mainstream media and shit that's going on. The reason this nation is crumbling is because Israel is about to get the power seat, man. Israel's sneaking up to that power seat. Okay? Israel's rising up out of the shadows and coming into the light. But they don't see that. All they see is Joe Biden and Trump. Or Joe Biden, whatever his name is. All they see is Joe and Trump, man. They don't see Israel rising up out of the shadows, but it's definitely happening. And behind the scenes, okay, they're getting ready to get knocked off of their feet. Their enemy is rising up against them. They don't even know it. Okay, they have a common enemy. These devils, which are divided against themselves on two different sides, have a common enemy who's rising up against both of them to slay both of them together. Not one side and save the other, but both of them together, because they are both one and the same devil. So Satan is divided against himself, man. Let me grab that Mark. It's the same scripture, but it's worded different. And book of Mark, chapter 3, verse 26, it says, and if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but hath an end. All right, he's about to meet his end. That's why you're seeing these things that are going on now. Satan's about to meet his end. And you got some damn jakes down here dancing around, hopping around with him, trying to prolong his rulership, man. Such jakes aren't fit for the kingdom. And you're gonna see them in that day. Well, let me grab that scripture, matter of fact, man. Let me grab that scripture. Because in that day, the devil's really gonna show his horns, man. The devil's really gonna show his horns. And how are they gonna react when the devil shows his horns? Scripture tells you. Let me grab it here in Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 2. It says, that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth. Egypt is bondage, okay? No matter which Egypt is bondage. This is the modern day Egypt. Babylon is the modern day Egypt because we're in bondage and in captivities in the land of Babylon, man. And have not asked at my mouth. Okay, they out here voting for different presidents. And are acquiring rulership from these different Edomites, but haven't asked of the Lord's mouth, man, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. They think they're going to be strengthened by choosing the better devil. There's no better devil. They all in the same agenda, man. All you doing is choosing who's going to carry out the devil's plans. Okay, but they don't realize that. They think they got, different ideals and different motives, but they're all the same. To strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, they think if they choose the right devil demon leader, that they're going to provide them better benefits, better jobs. They're trying to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, man, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Babylon is the shadow of Egypt, because after Egypt there was Babylon. It's the same thing. You got a shadow. It's casting a shadow of the real thing. Okay, if you out stand in the sun, look behind you, your shadow, it's an outline and a shadow of you, of who you are on the floor. Well, Egypt's shadow, which came after it, is Babylon. Verse 3, it says, "Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion." They're going to be confused because the devil going to show his horns, man. He will start clutching down on every Israelite, trying to wipe them out. That's why the scripture says it's going to be your shame and the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion. You're going to be confused. These people are going to... That same lady that was hopping around like a damn jackrabbit, she's going to be confused in that day. She's going, well, I voted for... I voted for... No, it ain't like that, man. They're the same devil. You voted for a devil. You voted for the devil. You might as well vote for Trump. If you're on Joe's side, you might as well vote for Trump, man. They're the same thing. All right? They don't go home and say, oh, I hate you, Joe. Oh, I hate you, Trump. You're never going to be able to get these people. No, these people are just like you just like you compete to get, what, supervisor of the job or manager of the job. That's the same thing they're doing. They're both doing the same job. Okay? The same motives, nothing's going to change. Okay? You're still going to be in captivity. You're still going to be in bondage. You're still going to be oppressed evermore. Nothing's going to change. All you're going to do is get a new manager. A new boss. And ain't shit going to change. That boss will still fire you. Cut your head off if you don't agree to his image. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Alright. That's all I wanted to get in for this lesson here. I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Hope you were edified from this lesson. Until next time, Israel, I say shalom.